I can't stand him, right? But I like the guess. I like the guess he has on. So it's like a catch-22. You've got to like listen to him, and then kind of deal with him rather than if you want to hear the folk. He did that one with Andy Halliday the other day. It was really good.
Halliday's was brilliant. I was surprised because I think there was a thing on Twitter and it was like the wee clip for Still Game because it was like the Celtic fans going, that Andy Halliday man was. Then it was like it was actually quite good.
I liked it. I genuinely enjoyed it. It was better than I expected because it wasn't. I just listened to the podcast, but I wasn't going to put it on at first, and I thought, nah, I'll put it on just to see.
Do you watch the one with Boydie and Snodgrass? That's good.
No, I've not seen that yet. No.
Oh, their guests are brilliant. That's good. That's on YouTube and all.
Right. I've not seen that at all.
Their first guest was John Terry. And David Tyson Fury and Naismith's on it the night. That's out the night.
Right, I'm going to check that out because I like those kind of things. Right, that's good to go. All right, welcome to the Corner Rangers TV. It's a live Tuesday night Q&A. This week we have our guest. It's now Ian Cashmore. Ian, how you doing?
I'm good, Ben. Thanks.
Happy days. So, same format, but as always, we'll do a bit of chat about the club and different things. We'll talk about his career, where he's played. We'll also do the famous 1 to 11. I've heard a lot about you, the 1 to 11, Ian, so looking forward to that tonight.
There'll be a few folk not happy, but what can you take? You can't play everybody.
That's how it goes. There's only 11 spots, so we'll do that.
Anyway.
Exactly. Right, we'll just get the post on social media and then we'll be good to go. Remember, if you do have questions for Ian, drop us a comment on Facebook or on YouTube. You'll be able to watch all on YouTube. But so if you want to have a question, put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube channel itself, and I'll be sure to try and keep track of all the questions. So, firstly, how's your lockdown been going?
Well, mine's has been. Nothing's really changed for me because I've still been working.
Right.
Right through it. I self-isolated for 14 days because the wee man was showing symptoms, but they didn't know if it was or no. So apart from that, I've been out and about anyway. Like got to work and then obviously back. But I don't know how the folks done it. Like been in all the time. Because after the first couple of weeks, you'd imagine it'd be pretty good. But then after that, oh God, I think folk just hit kind of the bottom stage, and it's a kind of strange time we're in.
Well, that's it. It's a weird time. I mean, personally, I've been a home worker for 3 years, so pretty similar to yourself. I've been in the house, and it's pretty normal. And I've been quite content in the lockdown, keeping busy with this kind of stuff we do on a Tuesday night, and all the other stuff we do with the buffs, and do a few other things as well. So it keeps me occupied. Can watch plenty of TV and play plenty of Xbox. So
it's a bit better now with the fit was back on now.
Well, that's it.
It is a bit boring when they crowd, but we need to get that finished. So,
did you watch much of the Bundesliga?
Aye.
Is that your smoke alarm?
Don't know what that is. Aye.
That your smoke alarm, aye?
Aye. I don't know what she's doing.
Brilliant.
On the dinner. There you go.
Do you want to check if she's all right?
I think she's all right.
You sure? Let's double check. While Ian's away dealing with the smoke alarm, we'll just chat about a few things. Remember, we don't have any more news on player front at the moment, but we hope to have some fairly soon. We'll be sure to tell you as soon as we know about any new player details. So that's one to watch out for. We do have one kind of in the works, and we hope to announce fairly soon, but we'll shoot let you know. In terms of other news, still no kind of firm date on when football's going to be back. We're hopeful that football's going to return in October. I think looking at what people are saying in the
we're all right.
We're good. No fires.
No, nothing.
Happy days.
Sorry,
Great timing that was, wasn't it? So if you just joined us at 7 o'clock,
we've been on here for 15 minutes.
Ian's fire alarm went off just as we came on live, so that'll be on YouTube for later. So people will notice that. That was a good start. Great start. What was supposed to get you cooked anyway?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Well, let's kick on with the questions and say welcome in anybody who's joined to watch the live stream. I'm sure this will be a popular one. There'll be plenty of questions coming in for you, Ian. At some point, we'll talk about your bit about yourself, a bit about your career. We'll talk a bit about your 1 to 11, and we'll go on to a bit about your teammates throughout the bus career. We'd like to chat about that as well. So, firstly, you started your career with the Buffs. That was when you were what, 16? Roughly?
No, I was my first junior. I went to Irvine Vicks when I was 17.
Right.
I went there for a year under Willie Reddick, who was kind of 17-year-old. You're going into like the man's, like the used to playing boys club. You're going into there playing with men, and it was quite intimidating, to be fair. But I had a good season there, and then ended up going to Troon. It was Chris Strain Senior that signed me for Troon. Went there. I think we got promoted with Troon on the last day. And then it was after that, Mark Shanks had kind of asked if I was wanting to go to the Buffs, so that was a dream for me to go there. So that was about 19 I signed for the Buffs. So
how long did you play for? How long was that for?
The first spell was there for 2 years.
And that'd have been what, roughly about the same kind of time as the kind of the tail end of the Scottish Cup winning team and things like that?
Well, that was 2003, 2004 season I went. So I was lucky because I caught the tail end of like the legends. Like when I went there must have been about 5 or 6 Scottish internationalists, like with Tam Curry, Stevie Farrell, Mark Cameron, Paul Mullen, Alan McTurk, all the guys, John McMillan. And I was lucky because they obviously they helped me because I was a young boy. You know what I mean? I was to and fro where to go because I didn't know if I was too young to go to the Buffs at that stage because it'd have been difficult at the time, like just being a young boy fair of town. Do you know what I mean? But I kind of hit the ground running, which was a bonus. So, but the guys helped me massively. They were good.
Presumably you'd have been a fan probably when the Scottish Cup was. Cup final stuff.
Went there in '99. Like I say it even now. Like Jerry Pellini is like it's between him and Alan Shearer for my foot. But I know folk will laugh at that. But Jerry Pellini was unbelievable, man. But I used to go and watch the Buffs even back to the Jim McSherry days because he was pals with my dad and that. So
yep.
We used to go to Kilmarnock. We used to go to the Kelly games when Big Jim Fleet was the manager because obviously that was my dad's pal. But then me, Jim McSherry, got the job. Then we all ended up going there. Everywhere we followed the Buffs. So that's why I used to say used to say to my dad when I was wee, if I could play with the Buffs, I'd be quite happy. So I was good.
The dreams came true then, in that case.
I was lucky. Very lucky. So
managed what, 3 stints with the Buffs, was it?
3. So
they call you the boomerang. Just keep coming back.
I know. You can't say no. You just the Buffs are just a different. It's just a different. It's different. It's brilliant. Even now, you see the way they're going now. Everything's brilliant. Sweeney's done well. I think that's 7 years he's been there now, and a turnaround and like the progress they're making. So it's good to see.
What was it like playing for your hometown team, if you like, in separate occasions? What's it like being a boy from Colin and playing for the Buffs?
See, I was like saying that it's folk I would say you need to do, but I was thinking, like, see, if you're a striker, you're in the right place at the right time, and then most of my goals are honestly just like inside the box or whatever. I wasn't really one for scoring, but I kind of scored early doors and kind of had a no bad return in my first season. So the kind of fans took to me, and it was easier because I had like a good start. Because you could have went maybe the first 6-7 games and no scored, and then you're starting to think, oh no, you're maybe out of the tune, but no, it's been good. I was lucky. Always say I've been lucky because the guys helped me out massive. All the experienced ones, and I was brilliant to catch the tail end of them because I think the first year we won the Super League, and that was only one they had me a win. So we managed to win that in the last day of the season on my first year. So I managed to get a hat trick that day, and all. So that was a bonus sign. That was a good night out. But I can remember anyway.
And from the Buffs, you moved to Ayr? Was that you went straight to Ayr from the Buffs?
I went to Ayr, aye.
Boo.
I know it was
a Kelly fan. Boo.
One of them where there was talk of Stirling at that time as well, but Ayr came in like the January and offered like a pre-contract, like the money was like there was nothing, as in it wasn't great money, but it was merely the opportunity to go right. It's senior. Like, see, now, maybe used to I held off and seen what was happening at the end of the season, but at that time, I couldn't knock that back. Went there, never really played much, but again, it was an experience where I've done it. Like, you went there, tried it. Do you know what I mean? So as much as I wish I didn't go, but you kind of had to at that time, because you might have had a bad from January to the end of the season, and nobody was there. It's funny because I went there. That's when they signed a lot of the juniors, because I obviously went with Chris Strain and then Big Martin Campbell. That was who we travelled for co-winning, down to their training and that. But it was a good experience. That's why you can always look back. Well, I didn't do great, but I've had a few appearances and that. No goals for there. I didn't score for there, so
that's fine. That's fine.
No, it was good. It was a good season. It was a learning. It was learning again.
Well, that's it. I think I remember you being in the Ayr team. Certainly, because your dad and my dad were friends.
That's right.
Through the kind of football years and years ago. So we always kind of knew about you and your career and stuff like that. I remember you signing for them. I remember you kind of always find like, that's a boy for Cohen in the Ayr team. That's amazing. Like, I didn't really know anybody for Cohen who'd made it as a football player by that point.
I don't know who made it. I don't know about that. But,
I think the only one I can really think of was Gary McDonald. Somebody from Cohen who played for Kilmarnock and stuff like that. But certainly, you're the only person I can think of that I see kind of on the websites and the programmes and stuff like that. It was a wee guy. So
I was there. Put it that way, I was there.
You're there. I mean, that's still cool to say. Because it would have been what, Division 1? Was that Division 1?
That would have been the second. Well, Division 2 would have been.
Right, Division 2.
God, that was a good Morton team that was in the league that year. But it was good. And Gretna were in it then. They were unbelievable. Just with the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course.
But even that, like, it was good. It's something that, like, as much as you never played, like, as much as you would want, like, you played in this. I scored like 25 for the reserves or something, but I just, for some reason, I couldn't get any break and hit posts, hit bars. Just listen, you're better with the ones that hit half you don't know about, but no, it was good. It was good.
And then from Ayr, where was it? Stirling? Was that?
I went to Stirling, with Alan Moore. I've been up there for like a kind of pre-season trial, so I probably played more at Stirling. I played more there, which was Stirling was brilliant. Good, played up front with like Colin Cram, who at the time I was kind of a wee bit starstruck because Cram played in every league in Britain. He was like Southampton, Bristol City, and then obviously every league in Scotland. So, it was good. It was good. It was travelling was hard, but met some folk in Glasgow and that, which kind of broke up the journey. But ended up getting promoted through the playoffs that season, so it was brilliant. It was a good season.
Well, that'd have been a good experience getting the promotion and stuff. That'd have been
brilliant. Because it was Airdrie. It was Airdrie over the two legs. So it was brilliant just to see it again. Like, you kind of played your part and helped out. And it was good. It was brilliant, especially to top it halfway, going up.
And then from there, you spent a few more seasons at Stirling before?
No, one at Stirling, then I went to Stranraer, which where I played probably the most. It was good. But it was with Jerry Britton, and then Derek Ferguson was the manager for the January. So, but again, it was a couple of boys I played with Ayr was there. So, apart from the travelling to Stranraer, it was pretty good.
Aye, fair play to anyone.
I think that season we ended up going up because that's when Gretna folded, I think.
Oh, right, yeah, when they kind of went bust sort of thing, yeah.
I'm claiming that as a promotion, so.
Because they went through the leagues, didn't they? They rattled through the leagues in a few years, I'm sure it was. And definitely they were a team I think we're going to go and do big things, but it was just unfortunate how it panned out.
It's amazing now when you see them how now, obviously they're in that lower league now,
yeah.
But it just shows you what money can do for a football club. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. I'm sure money's a hot topic in football at the moment and down these parts, but we won't dwell on that for too much. And then from Stranraer, is that when you first came back to the juniors?
I went to here we go. I went to Auchinleck for about 3 months, and then it just didn't really, I don't know what, it just didn't really work out. Then I signed for I signed for Cumnock.
Auchinleck to Cumnock, that's brave.
I know. See, for some reason, I don't know what it is, the Auchinleck fans hate me. Like, see at any time, and I don't even know. Maybe it's just because I left them and went to Cumnock, but I wasn't featuring and wasn't playing. So Cumnock, kind of Campbell Money was the manager, then Stevie Farrell. So I went there, but it was. I didn't really think about that much because of maybe be different because that's like going through the Meadow, for the bus to the Meadow. You couldn't do that. Well, I couldn't. But that's maybe how they will see it up there, mind you. But
you've got to think it's kind of like that. It's like Kelly Ayre or Eric Kelly. It's usually like it's going to be. It's always going to be talked about. You're always going to be remembered for making that move. So maybe it was just the fact that you went to Cumnock, and then from Cumnock you went to.
I went to Girvan. I went to Girvan with Brian McCluskey, and then I was there for a year, Girvan. Then I went to Glenafton.
And then when did you come back to Bussing?
2000 I think it was 2013. Because we came back, it was under George Grierson, and we were in the Ayrshire League, and that was the time it was us and Troon. Like, we won every game apart from like the head-to-head kind of thing. With us, so we managed to pip Troon and win the league, which was brilliant. We won the league at Dalry. But then the next season, I don't know what happened. It was kind of halfway through, and kind of get pulled in to say like they went and put a bid in or something. Like I was like, I don't want to go, obviously, because you were quite happy. The captain, even though I'm never a captain. It was just one of them when you get offered that you go, well, you can, aye. And then first, I basically get told if I didn't go to the Winton, the club would fold. So kind of no pressure, like if I had to leave, which didn't. So that's what happened. Ended up at the Winton.
Big money transfer then, was it?
Aye, God knows. But too quick. But it was a kind of strange one. I still to this day I don't really know. Just something wasn't right, but I'd rather if it was just being honest. But that's football.
So you went to Winton, and then was it Dalry from the Winton?
No, I went to the Winton, then I came back to the
bus. You came back, you're right, okay.
Aye, Straney sent me back. And then 2 years there, we get promoted on the first year through the playoffs. And then that was the night Straney get sacked. The night after the playoffs, everybody was buzzing, and then amazing, unbelievable that happened, considering what a season we had and what he'd done for the club and that. But gladly, it got obviously overturned and he came back. But the second season, back in the top league and that, it was a great run. I think it was the first season we got to the semis of the Scottish. That was a sore one. Still think to this day, when you look back, we were so unlucky. Just the 2 late goals in the first leg at Bees kind of killed us, because the second leg kind of dominated the game, but didn't score early enough. Then the next season we stayed in the league, and then that's kind of Dalry. Obviously, we were going to play all the time with Dalry, so I kind of thought maybe the best to go there. That was a good 2 year I had at Dalry. Won the league and that, so that was a good wee club as well.
And then you went back to the Winton from Dalry?
Aye, then I went to the Winton, and then just the wee man was born, and then I did a winter grit, so I was kind of struggling to make training. Well, it's easy enough to come back for your work in and out of the house like with no kids, but obviously there's 2 kids in that now, so aye, it was getting a bit pressurised, so just kind of decided. Winton's a great club, like that. So I was twice I've been there, Stevie Wilson and like Pat Breen and that, like they're well run, like great folk, great committee. But I just thought, can I just go to the Durhams, and a lot of my good mates are there, and like cares when I manager and that. So that's where I went. I only played 6 games, obviously, and then this happened.
You get suspended your last game?
I got sent off for shouting. Disgrace, you're 37-year-old and you're shouting at refs. It's terrible.
I think we were playing Rutherglen that day, and you were playing on the Astro at the same time, and we were all standing watching the Buffs game, and I think one of your boys got sent off.
Big John Monin gets sent off about a minute before I did.
Aye, and then literally about a minute later you walk behind him and like, "Oh, you been subbed early?" No, red carded.
It'd have been easier to see I get subbed, but see the thing, walking through that gate, and I knew, and I went, hopefully they'll all be looking at the pitch, and then one turned and I went, oh no. And it's not as if you can say I get sent off for doing something. No, I mean, would you get sent off for just shouting at the ref?
Is there somebody else not get sent off and end up with 3 players sent off in the whole game? I'm sure somebody else came and did the same. I was like, sent off? Aye.
3 sent off and the manager sent off.
Aye, that's right. What a game you end on then in terms of...
terrible.
How have you found the transition from juniors to amateurs? How have you found that?
That's what junior play 6 games, but it's totally different. As I said to you, see, like I'm as basic as you've done. Like, I like the ball on your feet and just kind of sniff about the box. So it's hard. It was hard to try. Like parts are tight. There's no many crosses. It was enjoyable. Like I was there with my mates and whatever.
That's it.
It was something different. But it was kind of a hard one to try and adjust. Like you wouldn't think there would be that much of a difference, but there was just the amount of time. But listen, that's what it is. And it was good. Dunn's a great club there, well run as well.
Yeah,
good people there.
I guess it's that thing, as you say, you're playing with your mates, you're having fun. It's all about just enjoyment of football now. You're not playing football to make money or anything like that. You're just there to have a keep fit and have a good Saturday with the lads in it. It's about that point. So it's good. I like watching an amateurs game. It's always a bit bad. Something interesting happens in an amateurs game.
I don't think it's as brutal now as what they said it used to be. A lot of good players there, to be honest. Like there is a lot of good players spread out round about. Obviously, a couple of Shortleys and Hurlford and whatever, but there's some good players there.
I remember watching it was over 35s league back when I was a wee guy. Then it was St Michael's behind the school in the school pitch. I go down there last Friday night, my dad, to watch all his mates playing. And I just couldn't believe how mental it was. So, like, because obviously you're used to watching like Kilmarnock. I was a Kelly fan, and I'm a Kelly fan, and I've always watched professional football. So you go to watch this on a Friday night, and it's like totally different. You're like, it's crazy some of the things that you see, and like it's only happening like amateur, like junior football. You just wouldn't see that happen in some of the stuff.
I remember with the over 35s, I had played. We obviously stopped, but last year I played obviously with like Christie and that. But just talking about like Kelly, like Hoodie used to play over 35s Arma Hood, but you could tell that he was like just at a level he's never ever used to be playing it, and I think he was far too good for that level. But you can see some folk trying to get a wee niggle, and you could tell that he was but he's actually stopped playing it now.
Oh, is it right? He was class, man. I remember Kelly. What a player. That'd be interesting to see him, because I think obviously a lot of players, you see players coming down from the Premiership to play maybe like amateur or junior, and you can just tell they're just a step above. Like, look at guys. Like, I think one of the guys I always notice, Ryan Stevenson at Troon. Like he come down obviously from just about Dumbarton or something like that, roughly, or maybe even he was at Hearts here before, and you see you playing against when he plays for Troon. When he's playing, he's incredible, and he's just like.
God, I remember he was at Ayr and he was.
That's right, yeah.
Great career, Hearts. He went to Bristol City as well, I think.
That's right, yeah. He played most of his career, I think, Ayr, and then he got picked up by Hearts, and then I think he went back. He went to Stranraer for 6 months, and he's come back to Troon now. So I always notice those kind of guys. They've always still got it at their feet, in terms of maybe the fitness is gone, but they're still, on the ball and.
You never lose that.
In the head,
aye.
Because I'm sure I was listening to something the other day. It was Peter Crouch was talking about players that he's played with. He still says that Charlie Adam has the best left foot he's ever played with. And it's like he's played with like top players in the world and stuff like Liverpool and things. And he's like, nah, Charlie Adam.
I scored a few after Charlie Adams.
Exactly, and it's like it's obviously that thing. He's a player whose fitness is gone, but he's still, in terms of passing abilities, he's still unbelievable. But it's that thing. It's just good fun, isn't it? Let's see if we get any questions for you. I think we've got a few coming in. You seem pretty popular in the comments already. I've got one from a Gary Oakley. Is that someone you know?
Oh, you're kidding. Is this clean? Because
I think we'll be all right. He's asking, firstly, do you still use Just for Men?
Like that, his part. I work with guys, right, and he's part of this anyway. And I thought my part might have rubbed off on him, but that's clearly his part is horrendous. I hope he's watching. To be fair, see if I've got this hair colour, I wouldn't Just for Men at this colour, would I?
I'll just put it to you guys. There's nothing wrong with just man. I'm just saying. Nothing wrong with it.
So the answer to that is no.
And his second question followed up.
2 haircuts left. So yes.
His second question says, how many times do you think you've managed to, he says your words, cheated referees with your Tom Daly antics? I think he's claiming you're a bit of a diver there, Ian.
No, it's just using your head to know when to win a foul. Everybody says diving. It's no, you're just playing in the laws of the game, and you know when you can go down, and then when you can't. Do you know what I mean? I call it buying a foul. I don't call it diving.
Buying a foul, yeah, no, that's fair. I'll give you that for sure. One's coming from Alan Caldwell. He's asking, what did it feel like to get your 100th goal against Clydebank? It was some run and finish, and it was a great celebration.
Oh, it was mad. Like it was that long. I was in '99 for God. It must have been 7 or 8 weeks. And I always remember that game because I was on the bench and we were. I think it was 3-0 up at half time. We Benji scored a double. I think Big Isaac scored. So we're 3-0 up at half time. I just remember kicking about the park. The Clydebank fans were kind of getting a bit. I'm like, it's 3-0, mate. The Ken's by, right? So then it goes 3-1, 3-2, and then I come on and I'm going, oh no, like this guy's shouting at me as I'm coming on. And he gave us a laying on for like the last 10 minutes. Smada was saving things like you wouldn't believe. And then all of a sudden, the ball broke out to Ricky Hanvey about 18 yards in the rain off. And I'm like that on the halfway line, there's nobody here. And then Ricky's played me in. And I swear to God, I don't know how the guy never caught me, right? Because I was treading water at the end. And I think the goalie helped me out a wee bit, kind of through his hands, but it was just a relief. Because you could be stuck in 99. I just think I was going to be the guy stuck in 99. But that was brilliant, because at the time, when I go back to like my dad, I was at the Winton at the time, and my dad was passing away, and I was in like 94 goals with the Buffs when I was at the Winton. I was like, my dad, I'm going to get that 100. Taking a risk saying that, no knowing what can happen in football, but luckily enough, I get back, so it was a weight off my shoulders. But brilliant, it was a great day. Obviously, it was an important win and all, so just glad it went in. Amazing feeling, amazing.
Is there a story about your boots from that game? I did my research beforehand, and something come about boots.
See, honestly, I'm dead fussy with boots because I don't like buying new boots because I've no scored in them. And right. They were actually Ali McGee's, the goalie, my second spell at the Buffs. Ali McGee, these night man says, I'm finding out, I'll take them. And then I got scored with them. Well, they boots they were busting everything, man. They should have been in the bin long ago, but after that 100th one, I decided, right, that's where you got them. I better buy new boots now. So,
what made you pick them? What made you put them on that day?
It just, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I think I was just, I don't know. Because I'd always wore the same boots, but then I was like, I'll just fire these on. And it felt all right. So thanks to Ali McGee for that. I keep texting him now and again going, when are you going to give me your old boots again? So,
that's funny. Because when I did my research this morning, I was reading up some stuff, and that was one of the stories that came up. You'd borrowed these boots,
Goalie's boots on when you scored your 100th goal.
And you got a nice cake, I seen as well. Nice picture with a nice wee hunter cake on it.
I know. That was funny. Just glad I got it in the end. Stressing me out, but I got there, so that was good.
Next question comes from Lewis Morrison. Another ex-teammate of yours. Yes. He's asking, what's the best car skill you've been involved in?
So that was brilliant. God, me, Lewis, Brian, me, Ben. We were playing up at Renfrew in a midweek friendly game. So we're driving back, and I'm trying to think who else was in the back. It was Lewis, Ben. I was in the front. Can't remember who the other one was. So Brian, we all get the car, like, let's get songs on. I think it was something like Westlife, by the way. Westlife, I'll take that. And then all yours are just, it's up full blast. Honestly, that journey felt about 2 minutes. But Brian nearly wrote the bloody motor app coming into Corinne. So luckily enough, we were all right. He wasn't speeding, by the way. But good times that was. Good boy, Lewis, you know.
I got a comment here from Lisa Ayres.
Oh, here we go.
She's asking, how many times in the park have you offered someone a square goal after the game, then ran straight into the dressing room at the final whistle?
sometimes you on the park, nobody can touch you on the park. You know what I mean? So for all they know, I could be the hardest guy in winning. You know what I mean? But aye, it's when you have a wee bit aggro with them and you go, I'll see you after the game and that. Honestly, it took me a miss. But always, aye.
Love that.
Listen, that's what happens in the park. Your tempers are flared, but
that's it. It's all the heat of the moment, isn't it? It's all heat of the moment stuff.
To be fair.
Lee Crichton's asking, what's the best memory you have when playing with the Buffs?
I think probably when we see my first season, we had like 2 games left and we were like a point ahead, and we played Johnson Borough, and I wasn't playing and I'd scored a few goals before, and I wasn't too happy, so we played it as a midweek, and it was 2 each with Johnson Borough. We needed to win because if we drew or lost, the league was by. And I remember I came on, I think it was only like 4 or 5 minutes left or something, and managed to score. Always remember Bo's headed this one on, and maybe that's again very rare score outside the box, but it's just dropped and I've seen the goalie half his line. So it's one of them, you've just hooked it in the air and you're hoping for the best, but all of a sudden it's just came down at the last minute and in. But then it was just a great feeling. But then we needed that. But on to the last day, we played Cumnock. Afterly were away at Glenafton, and we knew they were winning, but we were 2-0 down at Buffs Park to Cumnock. And then I remember I scored right in half time to make it 2-1 because I had the league champs t-shirt written out. So I've got that under my strip, but I took it off at half time because I went, this is all going pear-shaped. We ended up winning 7-3, and I got the hat trick. But that was probably like the best day because that was kind of my first big kind of thing to win with the Buffs. So probably that getting a winning boys got like a hat trick when you win the league. I'll say sorry to Gowser for that one because Big Gowser was playing with Cumnock at the time, but he always says he wasn't marked me, but I'm pretty sure I've got the pictures to show. Aye, so probably that, aye.
And so, let's see what else. I think we've got a few more. William Johnson, he's asking, what's your plans when you stop playing? Perhaps when we get a Buff season ticket?
Aye. That's all you would say. Like once you finish, but you always go and. But I've no thought too much. See the new. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing the new because once we kind of find out roughly what's happening. But once the fit goes by, I'll not be too far away for the Buffs Park anyway.
You come and commentate in the live stream matches we're going to do at some point.
Ideal.
Come and co-commentator with me.
Aye.
There you go. That's a job offer. There you go.
Aye. There you go. Aye.
So we're going to talk now about your 1 to 11. I know there's been much deliberation on this one, and I'd heard about it weeks ago before I even asked you to come on. So let's go through that.
It's probably changed. I think I put one up on Facebook. It's probably changed for that.
Oh, really?
Maybe. Aye.
So let's go through your team.
Right.
Let's start with the formation. What formation are you going to pick?
I'm playing a 3-5-2.
3-5-2. We talking wing backs or wingers?
No,
wingers.
2 wingers, 2 centre mids, 2 strikers, and somebody in the hole.
And how have you kind of built the team? What kind of team are we expecting?
It was funny. I just went right through the middle. Goalie, centre half, my centre mids, and my 2 strikers, and then worked it out for there. But there's going to be hundreds of guys raging. But I can't.
Is it made up from your time at the Buffs, or is it made up over your career?
It's my whole career. But it's funny because there's only one guy in it that's not played for the Buffs.
Right. Okay. That's interesting.
So, aye.
And have they all played with you at the Buffs, or is it?
Aye. No. I've all played with them. Aye.
Right. Okay.
Aye.
Right. Let's start with the goalie then.
Right. The goalie is this was hard because a lot of goalies, but Smada's been excellent, but he doesn't make it in my team.
Oh really? Okay.
So, it's Michael Wardrop's my goalie. Again, so hard to pick, like 2 great guys. See, I like everybody. But that's how I could be a man. I would everybody be playing in my team. That'd be having next week.
You'd have nice rotations, nice friendly rotations.
Michael joined the Buffs at the same time as me the first time, and it's just everything about Michael was. You were just fearing him. See, then all goalies are mental. But I think he is the craziest ever. But you just have to look at Obviously, Smadder won the Scottish Cup, whatever. Like, great, he's had a great career. Michael must have won about 50 trophies on when he went to the Meta. So, Michael Wardrop is my goalie.
Right. Who's your first defender then?
This was a hard one. This is all. My right centre back is going to be Billy Mason. I feel sorry for Joe Coleman.
Joe's in the comments. Joe's watching. He's on the commenting.
I'm telling you, it was one of them. See, the thing, see if I had 15 years ago to the now, Joe would have made it. So sorry, Joe, but Billy Mason, like when I first went to the bar, Billy just hard as nails. God, Billy's still playing the now. I think he's still at Short Lees, but he was solid and he was a good guy, helping me out. And Billy Mason in there. And then my other left centre back, I feel terrible, right? Because Paul Mullen isn't in my team because I'm playing at the back. See, if I was playing a left back, he'd been there all day because he was tremendous. But in there, I've got Mark Cameron, Branco. Again, lucky enough, he won the Scottish Universe in '99. His left foot was a wand. And could hit penalties, free kicks. He was solid. Like, see, now they don't make them. See him, Billy, and even my other centre half. Like, there's no guys like that now coming through. Like, they're total solid, hardy guys. And then in the middle, who would probably be my captain of my team is Gowser, Chris Senior.
Our current left back's dad.
Yep. He's just been. He's apart from that time, I gave him the run around in the last day of the season.
He's come look at.
Gowser he is still playing with Dalry the now.
That's right, yeah.
Back 2 years at Dalry, he was a best player, and he could easily still play at the highest. But he was like just consistent. He's a great guy and all. Just a leader, and then he's won about 50 trophies and all. And a great career, played with the Med against Hibs. And he loves a bouncy castle. So he does. Every time Gowser's got a party, he's hired a bouncy castle.
Right, okay. For adults?
All his mates are quite older now. And he's got the bouncy castle.
Still get a bouncy castle. Has he got like a mate or something that's like...
What's that?
Has he got a mate or something that owns a bouncy castle company?
No, I just think he's got too much money. He's got too much money in a massive back door. So, so that's my back three.
Right, let's go into the centre mid positions.
Right. I could have had, see when I say that, I've got my two sitting. I've got Ben Lewis, who he's in your team, doesn't matter where you're playing. But I've got Ben in there. He's just, see if you're an upcoming young boy, like Ben played my dad's team for years and it was he left.
Right, yeah.
And like just his attitude, everything's about him first class. And I can't believe he's been there all that time and he's still only a young boy.
He's younger than me, Ben, so I mean I'm 31, so Ben's a couple of years younger than me.
He's everything. He went to Kelly and that, and I was surprised nothing happened round about that time because he's got everything apart from he can't hit a penalty. Sorry, Ben.
I wonder if that would get mentioned at some point. Anyway.
That time I put the question in, I messaged them to say that because I was winding up. I would say, see if it wasn't for you, I'd have a Scottish Cup medal.
It's funny you mentioned that because there's something in the comments. Jamie Beattie, he's saying, do you think if you beat Beath in the 2016 semi-final, you'd have won the cup?
Aye, that's my brother-in-law.
Right, okay.
We wouldn't have needed penalties to win it. We'd have beat them in normal time, Paul. But it's one of the serious ones. But aye, Ben
still gets us thinking.
Back to the but he's just Mr. Buffs, wee Ben, brilliant. And beside him, it's hard because I could have had Stevie Farrell. Who else have I wrote down there? Ricky Hanvey doesn't make it. I went for Liam McGuinness, who he just is it the folk will know. He's like a Rolls Royce, and he's just played at a great level. And he's consistent all the time. You can give him the ball any time, and it was great for me when I played because he was always looking to play it at your feet. So I'm quite happy with the two in there. So that's my two centre mids.
And then we want to go to the wings. On the right hand side,
was hard because like we Dino was unlucky, and Craig Conway, who I played with here, he's had a great career.
That's right, yeah.
Went down south, but I went for Johnny McMillan. Johnny, he's a good pal of mine as well. But when I first came to the Buffs, he was the first guy I've ever seen. He could take a corner on either side and do the in-swinger, and I'm like, that's amazing. Like you don't see that very often. So he was taking that one with his right, taking it out there with his left. I'm just like,
that's class.
The Buffs, he was tricky, created so many chances for me. I think the Buffs paid like 12 grand. The Buffs paid 12 grand for Cumnock to get him.
Wow.
And he's a great guy and all. Aye. So Johnny makes it. And then on the other side, is Robert Snodgrass has made it in on my left.
Nice.
I think Snoddy at Stirling for 4 months. And he was just, as you can tell, he's playing in the Premier. He's just
unbelievable.
Aye, that he was unreal. So it's not a surprise the career he's had. His delivery's left foot, tell you. Aye, so he's in there. He's left mid. And then in the hole I've got Carlo. Obviously you can't have a team with Carlo in it. Because and I tell you what, and it was Alan McTurk. I was going to toy with McTurk, but Alan McTurk was amazing. Like he was again both feet. And lucky I managed to get the chance to play with him as well. But aye, you can't have Carlo on your team. So up front, I've got 2 up front. The first one is Gareth Armstrong, Bo. He was, I don't know if you remember Bo, but Bo get, I think my first 2 years at the Buffs, I scored like 50 odd goals or something, and Bo must have set a good 25, 30 of them up. Like he'd come off the park, bruised, cut. I'd be just tapping him in for a yard. And but he was excellent for me, Gareth.
How did they get the nickname Bo from Gareth Armstrong?
He looked like Eric Bo Anderson.
Okay.
But he was different class. He was brilliant. Like I was surprised. I think the Buffs signed him for Hamilton, and I'm just like, what's he doing playing junior? Like he was always say it. Like I don't know what would happen to me if he wasn't there. Do you know that way? Just we kind of made a partnership, and I kind of got lucky out of it. And then up front with him, these two would be brilliant. Up front with him was Brian Boylan. I could have had. It's funny because I played with Graham Wilson. The new for me is the best striker in the juniors.
Yep.
And I played with him at Cumnock, but
okay.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get into my team. But same, I played with Norman Montgomery for a couple of games in my first year. He scored, Christ knows how many goals he scored for the Buffs. But up front, Brian, like improved so much as he came in. Learned a lot of the Buffs, and you can see him. His standard went higher, and he's obviously went off and let, and he's doing well there. He had a bad injury at the start there, but another good boy. One would be good the Buffs to get back.
Who knows how football go? I'll throw a curveball question. Who would your gaffer be?
Oh,
you've not written that down, have you?
No, but it's either Chris Strain or his dad. Okay. To be honest, but I would probably say Junior, and folk will like just saying that, but I'm not because see the third time I came in at the Buffs, I needed to get fit, and I was overweight, and you're training with guys like Brian, Ben, they've got like nothing on them. So I needed to come in there, and to be fair, he got me probably the fittest I've ever been, which probably wasn't that fit. But aye, it would probably be Chris Strain Jr. Just kind of knowledge of the game, and as I said, in that 7 years he's been there, he's doing well. Done brilliant last year. It's unlucky the way it happened.
It's one of those, it's just fortunate.
He would probably, but his dad was brilliant. Like I've played under his dad a couple of times. Him and Joe McCall, who were just total old school, like amazing. But knowing about them, God, you'd be playing in training, they'd be joining in. Yeah, they'd just kick you right out of the park, and no bother. But I would go for Chris Strain Jr. He'd be my manager.
Well, there's the 1 to 11 there from me. Anything that you haven't mentioned that you probably would have liked to have had on the team?
I said that earlier with Tommy. Like,
Tommy,
aye. Who else? Big God, Tom Curry as well. But when I go back to Tommy was one where you don't realise how good Tommy is till you play in his team. He's just, he'll give you a 7 every week. And I tell you what, amazing. He's brilliant at penalties. Tommy.
I've heard this about Tommy's penalty ability.
I just wind him up because I was just to nutmeg him all the time in training. But he denies that, but it happens.
There you go.
No, if I've missed folk out, I apologise, but no, I'm quite happy. That'd be a good team.
I know you've been working on it for quite some time, so it's good to hear your team there. If anyone's got any questions for Ian, we've still got kind of 15-20 minutes left of this, so be sure to drop your questions in and we'll be sure to ask them before the end of the show. What we'd like to do next is kind of talk about your teammates. So obviously you spent 3 different occasions at the Buffs. So we're going to ask you some questions about essentially their dressing room.
Right.
So effectively, you can answer that based on any player you've played with at the Buffs. So we'll start with the first one. The worst dressed?
I don't know, Harpo, like Davy Smith, Harpo. It's a shame because everybody on this slags Stuart Wilson's gear. And
it's a common occurrence.
I think Stuart's gear's Stuart pulls it off and he's quite trendy with it. So I think he gets a wee bit harshly judged on that. But the worst dressed, I'm only going with Harpo. Like, we were training and he'd have all the blue gear on and Harpo would turn up late and he'd be coming in with like a Sergio Tacchini tracky top. Like, I always remember Liverpool with when Torres played the silver strip.
Yeah.
He would turn up with like the Sergio Tacchini tracky top, these Liverpool silver shorts and like blue socks, which just didn't go. So I'd probably say Harpo, but that's the only one that sticks out for me for worst dressed.
Fair enough. Best trainer?
Ben. Probably.
Ben Lewis.
I think that's quite popular amongst everybody, isn't it?
Seems to be a regular name as well that pops up. Who's the funniest?
Apart from myself.
You were going to say that.
Just going back to who I got about. Ali McGee was a good laugh. He was funny, and it's weird how goalies have patter. Like the Ali's was good. I'm trying to think who else then. Funny. Ricky Hanvey's funny.
Bifter himself.
Aye. He always used to love the Monday nights because at that time he used to come out after training and be like puffs, pies and all that. Ricky would be running as fast as you can in training just to think so training finished. So the guy's a bit funny. Ali's funny. I tell you who's funny. Big Baz. Big Baz got a
Barry Flynn.
Aye. I call him Big Phil Dunphy. See, and I watched that Modern Family.
Modern Family, aye.
That's Big Baz. One of the nicest guy in the world.
I would imagine Barry Fleeton is quite intelligent.
Oh, aye.
He comes across as a clever person. I always find.
You would learn. I think if every time you spoke to Baz, you would learn something.
Aye. I always feel that about him, that's for sure. Right, next question. Worst trainer?
Worst? Oh.
So who hates a 12-minute run or something? Who's
I
that?
hate any kind of run. But who's the worst? I don't know. Like when we were there, you couldn't really get away with no training because obviously that would affect you for the Saturday. But I can't really think of one.
No.
I'll need to really now.
We'll come back to that one.
Right.
Next one's the moneyest player.
Again, it would be myself, but I can't pick myself. But that has to be Tommy, aye.
Tommy must be high up there.
Tommy would win a foul on a Saturday and he would still shouting at the ref.
It's so true. True.
Aye.
Great boy, but aye, he can win
guy.
The boy can get yellow carded, he's still moan.
Aye.
Next one, toughest player. So we're talking about the hardest, absolute. You talked about a few guys there, you mentioned the crazy goalkeepers and guys that are...
probably be Gouser. I remember who we played, trying to think who we played at Dorai, and the guy's elbowed Gouser. I remember, in fact, this is another story, sorry, going off the record, but
that's fine.
We were at the Buffs, we played Dorai, and Gouser had just left the Buffs, so we were obviously like to and fro and whatever. I think I went up and I've kind of caught him, and I think I've caught him again. And he's turned around to me and said, "That's the last one you're getting." Right? So I was like, "Better not get near him here." Obviously, good pals and that, but I always remember that. But it was probably him because we played somebody with Dorai, and the guy elbowed him and he bust his. He was wide open. It was like I think it was a pre-season game, and he's pointed at his come off the strap. He was like, "I'm getting back on." Like, if that was me, and you know the budget, right, just take me out. But he's getting the hind straight and he's telling the guy, "You're getting it when I come on." And the guy, honestly, I think the guy didn't even last that long after that. I think Gowser came back on and he went off. But I would say Gowser, even though the after the part, like, nicest guy ever.
Who's the best player with the ball at their feet?
Carlo.
A popular choice.
One of Carlo's first training sessions, and it was like 6 aside in an area, but it was hundreds of wee gates. And like you had to dribble the ball. If you dribbled the ball through the gate, you got a point. And I swear to God, I think Carlo took on everybody. And it was about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, we can't get the ball off him. So I think after that, he just didn't bother trying to get it. He was too good. I can't believe he's playing like the juniors. It's like then his free kicks and all that. Like,
I think spectacular. But who's got the worst taste in music? So talking about dressing room DJs. Who's got, or maybe even the ones that you're in the car. Who maybe put on the worst songs in the car?
Brian went through a wee stage. What was that? He used to listen to Ariana Grande all the time.
Right.
Brian,
okay.
Probably kill you for saying that, but see when that thing Lewis was talking about, it was like, you know, Westlife, if you're in the water, get the Westlife. Like, everybody knows Westlife.
Westlife one.
So it was like that, but probably Brian, because you liked Ariana Grande. That would probably be probably him. But I'm trying to think, even when we were there before, like the music wasn't really played. See the music nowadays, it's just all noise and no words. That's how I think I'm maybe just getting older, because I'm like, I can't even sing to that.
Talking about Westlife, I think the gaffers, he's quite into his Westlife. He was I've seen some evidence that he's a big Westlife fan.
I think he's 17. I think he's done a wee 17 one and all.
Brilliant.
So
next one is the most skillful.
That game is probably going to be Aldo again. I think like the stuff. I'm trying to think, Carlo, there must be something else. Like John McMillan was good with the ball at his feet. Like he was again. It's going a different like era and whatever, but like at the time, John McMillan was good. Alan McTurk was really good, but I would go for Carlo.
Who's the smartest?
That'll be Baz. See, I think Big Baz. I think already said Baz. I'm trying to think. It would be Baz. I've not come across many intelligent ones. Maybe we've been an injustice here, but I played with Potsy. See Craig Potter. I think Craig Potter's pretty intelligent. Potsy's he's a Glenafton assistant. I keep in contact with him. But probably Potsy and Big Baz.
And the flip side, who's the dumbest or the thickest?
Tommy, maybe.
Tommy?
Oh, Calvin Kemp, man. Oh, easy, Calvin. Definitely Calvin. That was him. He thought that toast would float in the bath. Somebody said he thought his toast would float on the bubbles in the bath.
What?
No, I mean, there's another boy. It was a funny story. Back to Gowser. We were training at sports club and it was freezing, the wind, and the boy Craigie Burns just came in through the gate, jumped the AstroTurf, and Gowser shouted, "Craigie, go and shut that gate and keep the wind out." So he turns back, jumps the fence, shuts the gate. You're just like that. He was the maddest guy in the world, by the way, Craigie Burns, and like he never even spoke. But every weekend he would just be wrecked. But the dumbest. Sorry, Calvin, but it's Calvin.
There you go. That's your dressing room. We've got a few more questions now just coming in general. One is on YouTube, and that's from 1x1. And they're asking best atmosphere you've played at the old rugby park, the old Abbey Park. Sorry, not rugby park.
Oh,
so the best kind of memory of a decent atmosphere and kind of.
See, obviously, like when we won the league, it was brilliant. But the other one that sticks out was Linlithgow when we played them in the Scottish, because they'd come down, obviously heavy favourites, and like we were on a good run. We kind of fancied ourselves, to be honest. But the crowd that day was but we ended up winning. I think it was like 4-1. I always remember because the boy Tommy Coyne played up front with him, and he got told to stay back because they gave him the day off for some reason, and they were like, oh, they've kind of fancied themselves coming down here, leaving their striker in the house. But another one was the night we got promotion, and after it was brilliant. The picture was on Facebook not long ago. It was like all the players were on the pitch and all the kids and all the fans. It was a brilliant big picture. That was good atmosphere as well. That was kind of more when the kids were starting to, more kids coming to the game now, wearing their buffs tops, and what they've worked their way towards now, with what they've got with all the pathway and whatever. But I would say out with the winning the league that day was probably Linlithgow one for me. But that's a good question because there's been so many. But I would probably say the Linlithgow game. The fact that we won that was after that game. I think everybody kind of went, wait the hell now, we've got, because they were one of the favourites, and Tommy Maitland scored and out one of the goals where it's strapping out to him about 25 yards, and you're like, don't hit this, Tommy. he's hurt it in the volley. Oh, what a goal it was. Everybody was just like, can I believe that? I think what was he doing again? He's doing some celebration like that, and you're like, I think he was an Elka. Great time that one, great win.
And Stuart McEwen's asking, who's the best player you've played with at the Buffs? So basically pick one out of your team. Who's the best player?
I'll have out with all the guys. For me personally, it's just because what he done for me was Bo. I don't know if I think that he done a lot for me. Like I learned a lot from him. So I'm going to say Gareth Armstrong. Just for me, can he help me out, and he was really good for me. So go for Bo. To be fair, that's hard to pick. Like Carlo.
I'm sure it would have been a tough one. But
I wasn't expecting that question. That's gonna hit me off. But I would have probably. Bo was. They always say every time I say, "No, I said you senior and whatever," but he was brilliant. A story about Bo was when Paul Wright was your manager. He came in.
All right, yeah.
And we played up at Renfrew, and Bo picked me up. See the wee roll van you get at the B&Q guy at the.
Aye.
Supposed to pick me up. He's waiting. I'm going to get something to eat. So I've been telling him no playing today. 2 cheeseburgers, right? Then I'm like, I don't know how you can eat that. So then he's went to. We've got to Renfrew on the park, and Paul Wright's like, Bo, my calf's a bit tight. He's like, you're playing, right? I'm still like, and Bo's just like, oh no. But what a game he had tonight. That was the game where he get battered, absolute battered. And I ended up getting the goals that day because he's flicking things on. But great guy. So, Bo.
Adam Hodge, a teammate of yours, perhaps?
No, I know Hodgie and I know his family well. Adam at Hurlford.
Right, so he's asking about a time when it must have been, was it Winton versus Hurlford, and you get sent off? Did you get sent off, and he was sent off as well?
Right, aye.
He's asking, were you dreading the team talk that night? I feel there's a backstory to this. I don't know if you had a conversation about it.
I'm trying to think. I think, we get sent off in the same game.
He gets sent off first, and then you were sent off after him.
I try and think what happened. Because then we were laughing in the dressing room because Adam's a top player, but he's really man. He isn't a player you would say he's dirty or big boy. I don't even know. I wonder. I don't even know how I get sent off that game. In fact, do you know what it was? I've tried to tackle somebody, which doesn't happen, and I thought I could have got the ball, and I was about 25 minutes late, but straight red because the manager was going ballistic because we were right in the game at the time, and but coming off, and you get into the right at the Winton, and you could see him, and you're like, took a winning boy, sent off. I think his dad, Adam didn't last long that night, to be honest. I wasn't long after him. Aye.
Nice early bath then.
Aye.
Let's see if we've got any more questions. I think we've probably covered just about I'll go on here on YouTube from Mark Ayers. He's asking, for being well known in Corinne, playing for the Buffs, was it hard for you to leave them and then come up and play against them afterwards?
Aye, it was always one of them where you love the club, like you love the club. It's weird saying that, but that's just how it was for me with the Buffs. But don't get me wrong, when you're playing against them, it doesn't matter who it is, you still want to score. Because it was when I was at the Winton, again, it was the Ayrshire League we were in with the Buffs. And again, it was like the one when I was with the Buffs and it was us in Troon, winning every other game. So that game went right down to the wire that season. But as much as, you would love the Buffs to win the league if I wasn't in it. But luckily for us, we won it in the last day away at Darvel. But I think it was like 2 games before we played up at Kello, and we knew the Buffs had already won. So that was him going to we were 4-2 down. I was in the bed, I wasn't even fit. So we got to 4 each for like into 2 minutes of stoppage time. And Christian's seniors like that, just fling you on. I went, I'm leaving. I can hardly run. I can hardly run when I'm fit. But she flung me on, we got a corner, then the next thing, the guy sheared that the goalie's palmed. I'm about a yard. And you've tapped it in. But talk to me, Benji, that they heard that was full time at 4 each, which should have put them right in pole position, but they were like, she scored like
Nightmare.
But at that time again, as much as like you love that, you're still wanting you're wanting to win the league yourself, aren't you? But if I'm not in it, you always want the Buffs to win anyway. But no that time.
Hey, Tommy Mailers came back. He said, "You pegged me once, and you never hear the end of it." He was only just trying to give you a confidence boost at the time. That's his reply for the pegging.
I can't believe Tommy knows how to work Facebook. Only kidding, Tommy.
He's on YouTube, not even Facebook. That's more impressive.
He's going up in the world,
He's on YouTube. Aye. Fair play. So I think we're pretty much done. Just a kind of final word then, just about the team now. What's your views now in the team and obviously everything that's been going on in the club? Obviously a lot of progress happening. What do you think of that yourself?
Again, as I said, they're going in the right direction. They've got a good squad now. They've always had a good squad, but like the guys they've added, like I played at Dorai with the boy Jordan Stewart, who for me, like he's got everything. Like even at Dorai, you're like, how's he at Dorai? He had everything. Like he could go to the top, in my opinion. And he's a young boy, solid, scores goals, tackle, can pass. And they've got other obviously young. I've not obviously seen them as much, but you add in like Ben, Carlo, like Big Davy Sign at the back. Gowser obviously had that kind of unlucky season. We've been injured, but they've got the right things there. They'll probably add, which they've done. But going on last year, what happened? Unfortunate the way it worked out, because everybody says, you would probably say the Talbot would have went on and won it, but you just don't know. So it's a good foundation they've got now to go for last year to build on this into the new league. So nothing to be scared off the MD. Like they've proved it on the park last year. Obviously, it's going to be difficult in that league. You've got obviously Auchinleck, who have been the best team since I can remember. Like just how many they've won trophies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, Darvel, like you see that on Twitter, unbelievable what's happening there.
They've obviously got a plan, and they're going to go for it. They're not going to.
And they're going to be up there.
They're coming a challenge, absolutely.
So they put a lot of work in as well. Like when you see that on Twitter and stuff. So it's good all these clubs are like getting right behind them, and obviously money helps, doesn't it? So good luck to them.
That's it. And I think for us, I think we're obviously moving to the new league. It's a kind of new chapter for the club as well, and I think we're quite fortunate in being in Corinne and the size of town we're in, that we're in that kind of one club town. There's not a kind of real rivals as such as in Corinne, because obviously of course it's Irvine, but you're not going to support Irvine Meadow if you're for Corinne. So hopefully the fans will embrace Corinne having a senior team, and that will hopefully kick on and help us out. But obviously we'll keep an eye out for you if you're playing amateur. But I'm sure people will see you down in the bus park at some point when football kicks off. Thanks a lot for coming on, Ian.
No probs.
And we'll catch up with you soon.
All right, mate. Thanks. Cheers.
All right, that's us pretty much wrapped up for the evening. Just a few things I want to discuss before or mention before we finish tonight. Well, plans are in place now for the new stands that are going to be built at Buffs Park, and that will be past the planning stage. So we'll be able to start building them fairly soon, when we can get things going again. So Barnhouse Engineering are helping us with the design and manufacturing of the stand. So a big thanks to them for their support, and also the company RS Cable have done the power cabling for the new clubhouse, which is about £2,000 of equipment. So really appreciative to them for their support as well. So we're hoping to continue the works with the clubhouse and obviously the stands as mentioned, and we'll be working our way to get those done. Just a final comment from myself. The AGM will take place on the 8th of July. It'll happen on Zoom, a bit like this. It will not be on YouTube or Facebook, but all those who are a member of the club via season ticket will have been sent an email from myself or a letter in the last few days. You should have received your letters probably by now. They're sent out first class on Friday, so they should be with you. If you have any resolutions you want to send in to the club, you can email us. It's buffs.media@gmail.com at the moment. Send us that by the 1st of July. So you've got till tomorrow midnight if you have anything you want to bring up at the AGM. As I say, what will happen is I'll send out the details for the Zoom call, and you'll be able to join that. If anyone's got any issues with Zoom or logging in, then I'll be sure to help you out. You can catch me on Facebook or on Twitter or by the club accounts. If you just message us in the club accounts, we'll be able to sort you out. Or you can email us. Say if you've got an email by now, you can reply on the back of that if you've got any issues. We'll keep you up to date with everything that's happened within the club as and when we have any news. Again, just important one I always like to mention on this is support your local businesses, especially our sponsors. You've got your Candy Bar, you've got Brownings, Beckett's, your local business. A lot of the shops in the Quinton town now are opening up as well, because obviously lockdown measures have been eased. So support your local business. There's plenty out there in Quinton, Main Street. It's good to see it busy at times as well. So make sure you support those. And finally, Bus Foundation still available for anyone who wants to sign up. You can do that if you go onto the website www.cohenandrangers.com/Bus Foundation, and there'll be all the details there. You can fill in the form and send it over to ourselves, and we'll get it set up. There'll be a few emails probably going out with the kind of first competitions and things like that in the next few days. So keep an eye out for Bus Foundation emails very, very soon. That's all we've got time for this week here on Core Rangers TV. Thanks again to Ian Cashmore for joining us for the last hour. Thanks everyone who's commented and watched. We've had quite a few people watching, so we appreciate the views. Remember, if you are on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. It's really important that we get subscriptions on the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you've got an account, just press the button, and that will make sure that we get more and more subscriptions, because it helps us to raise our profile on YouTube. We've got quite a few now already. I think about 190 subscribers, so it's great. And hopefully, maybe we'll see perhaps some live streaming games at some point as well. Who knows? We're not really sure how football and social distancing, etc., is going to pan out. So who knows? You might be able to watch a Bus game live on YouTube at some point. So keep an eye out for that, perhaps over the course of the next few months. We'll be back next week. We don't have a guest as yet, but I've got my eye on a few people who will be getting messaged shortly to see if they'll get involved. So keep an eye out for that. If there's anything you want to see on the Buffs Live, make sure you comment in the comments either on YouTube or on Facebook. Let us know on any of the social media channels if there's anybody particular you want to hear from. We'll maybe do a big Buffs quiz again. We did that last time. It seemed pretty popular. So we might do that again at some point as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.